Christians and heathens, and welcome to Sermon Sunday. So you're probably wondering why I'm wearing shades and there are happy birthday balloons right above me. This past weekend, my twin sister and I turned 21. So you're probably wondering why I got shades on and why right above my head it says happy birthday. Well, this past weekend, my twin sister and I turned 21. I'm going up. I'm going up. You're going up. You're going up. Come on. Yeah. For the month of February, we talked all about being people of color and seeing ourselves in the image of God and why image matters and why the image of God matters. But for the month of March, I would like to talk about doing things with divine purpose. Stay tuned. Let's roll this clip.
Hey guys, my name's Amanda. I'm Amber's twin sister, and we just turned 21. We turned 21.
Please remember to take it off then.
Donde quiera que hayas escuchado mi gente, que no se vaya como artista rosa, rosa. Y el que se la vive y también el que la goza, 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 es la cosa, mami es la cosa, cosa. Es que mira sufre y el que toca goza, goza, goza. No. I said I like it like that. I said I like it like that. I said I like it like that.
So you're probably wondering, what does a party, a 21st birthday party, have anything to do with God's divine purpose? Well, in Matthew 22, whip that Bible out if you got it, a king sends out so many servants to invite people to his big wedding banquet. And so the king's like, I've prepared this wedding banquet for a son, and I need you as my servants to invite as many people as possible and tell them to come to this banquet. And so these servants are going out and they're asking all these people to come celebrate with the king, come and celebrate with the king. And I kind of felt like that's what my sister and I did. We had so many great friends go out and spread the word and tell people, come and celebrate with us at this party, come and celebrate with us at this party. And you can do that with anything in life. Like, you can invite people to anything. But it's so much more exciting to invite people to something when there's purpose and when you know they're gonna get something out of it. And so the king sends his servants to grab all these people to come back and celebrate with him. And this banquet is actually supposed to symbolize heaven. So when I thought about throwing a party and inviting so many people over to have fun and play games and dance and get sweaty, you know what I'm saying, and enjoy and celebrate this 21st birthday with my twin sister and I thought, you know, what is the purpose? Like, yeah, we can go out and buy mad balloons and have mad decorations and play really good music, but what do I want people to get out of this? And so, for the most part, I felt like everybody had a really good time. If you didn't, don't comment below. But I felt like everybody had a really good time, and the same is true for this wedding banquet that this king sets. people are coming, and they're not just coming, the king doesn't just want them to celebrate with him. He wants them to experience heaven. And so in Matthew 22, the main goal for the king is so that people will experience God. He's like, if I invite as many people as possible and I have a great purpose for why they're here, then they too will experience the kingdom. And the greatest thing about this passage is that the king says, invite everyone. It says, then he said to his servants in verse 8, the wedding banquet is ready, but those I invited did not deserve to come. So go to the street corners and invite to the banquet anyone you can find. So the servants went out into the streets and gathered all the people they could find, the bad as well as the good, and the wedding hall was filled with guests. It's important to know that when we do things with purpose, God will go to every end to make sure those that need to be there are there. And oftentimes we're so choosy with who we invite to things. We're like, oh, well, we're just gonna invite like our best friends, and then like everyone else can like go somewhere. But in the kingdom of God, God says, when you do things with purpose, I will go to the very ends to make sure you invite the good and the bad according to society standards, because in God's eyes, we're all the same. He will go to the ends of the earth to make sure those that need to be invited are. And lastly, the king says in verse 14, for many are invited, but few are chosen. What is something in your life that you can do with purpose? I found that you can do anything in this world. You could ride bikes for a living. You could sell cars. You could be a doctor. You could be a lawyer. You could be a speaker. You could do so many things. You could literally do anything. And being in college, I found that there's so many things that I could do as well. But I want to live my life with purpose. And it's so easy just doing things in life to just do them and check them off. But when we have a purpose for why we're doing what we're doing, then we're consulting God first and man second. And through doing regular tasks, random things throughout the day, if we first consult God and say, God, how can I do this thing with purpose? How can I throw a party with purpose? God will show you how much more better that thing can be. That's all that we have for this episode, but one thing that I would just want you to take away is that it's so easy to do things in life without purpose when you don't recognize your purpose in this world. So you know what? How about you hit up your homeboy Jesus, hit him up on the phone, he's ready for you to call, and just be like, God, what is my purpose? If it's being a vet, how can I serve your kingdom as a veterinarian? If it's being a writer, how can I serve your people being a writer? You're not gonna get a bolded answer in bright letters or a text message saying this is your purpose in life, but everything that we do doesn't have to be aimless. It doesn't have to be mindless. Everything that we do can have purpose. And it doesn't have to be something that you're like, okay, I'm gonna write this paper and I'm gonna make sure that I consult God first. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in these big things and even in the small things, simply asking God to move through it or to be over it or to speak through you or to go before you allows the things that you do in life that just seem mindless, allows people to see the purpose in them. So challenge yourself this week or this month or even this year to do things with divine purpose. Thank you so much for watching Sermon Sunday, and we hopefully will see you next week.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from
Yo, Vicky got mad, bro.
Set the camera. I'm trying to steal my end. Yeah, I know.
Steal my ends, bro. What? Look.
3. Mandy, I'm gonna make a win.
Bro, Mandy not about it, bro.
Hey.
I felt something about that.